Hi, Shalom from Jerusalem. This is Rabbi Mark Angel from the Institute for Jewish Ideas and Ideals. Thanks for joining us. Please tune into our website as well, jewishideas.org. On our flight to Israel a few days ago, we noticed an interesting phenomenon. We took an El Al flight, and the kosher meals provided by El Al are supervised by the OU. We noticed that a great many people have so-called special kosher meals. Special kosher meals are somehow considered to be more kosher than the OU meals. And I understand that student people of the Hasidic community don't accept the OU as much as they ought to. Other communities, very right-wing Haredi communities, have their own hashgachot. I understand all of that. What I noticed was that a great many people who look modern Orthodox, like not Haredi Jews, they also took special meals. And I was wondering why that would be the case. At home, I assume that they all rely upon OU, a kosher certification. So why would it be that on an El Al plane, where kosher meals are provided by the airline, um, people would prefer to order so-called special meals? And I think this is not a halakhic question as much as a psychological question. People somehow have it in their minds that it's more frum, more religious, to have special kosher meals. I don't know what special means, why orange juice is more kosher if it's in a special pack rather than in an OU pack. But whatever it is, the people feel somehow, psychologically, they're more religious if they do one-upmanship, not rely upon El Al, not rely upon the OU, but rather have a special kind of kosher meal that represents a higher level of religiosity. I think this is part of the syndrome, which is destroying the inner courage or the inner strength of the Orthodox community. We have so many hashgachot out there. So many people are trying to prove I am more religious than you because I won't eat what you will eat. I have a higher standard. I have a different standard. And while I understand that everyone indeed is entitled to have their standards, what happens is it creates a culture of trying to do one-upmanship. Each person wants to do more, in a sense, than everybody else. Now, it's okay, indeed, if the kashruth standards of the OU are not satisfactory, then don't eat them in the United States either. Don't eat them anywhere. Uh, on the other hand, since most of us correctly rely upon the OU and other proper Orthodox certifications, it's not necessary to order special meals. And there's a second issue here. The so-called special kosher meals of El Al, who are they provided by? They're provided by a very Haredi, ultra Haredi, Badats, the Bet Din Tzedek of the Eidah Haredit, under their supervision. And that Eidah Haredit is known to be, and proudly asserts itself to be, very anti-Zionist. They are not believers in the state of Israel. They're not supporters in any shape, manner, or form of the political entity called the State of Israel. And so it turns out that in trying to be super kosher, having special kosher meals, we're not only insulting the validity of the kashruth certification of the OU, we are also giving money and supporting organizations which directly and specifically are antagonistic to the interests of the State of Israel. Why would we do that? My question is not answerable easily. I think it's a matter of psychology, and I think all of us, whatever our particular level of orthodoxy is, ought to consider very carefully. When we eat our food, we want it to be kosher. We want it to be honest and pure in the eyes of God. But let's keep focus on the laws of kashrut, not on trying to prove how religious we are in the eyes of others, and certainly not supporting those hashgachot that are anti-Israel, anti what we ourselves stand for in a very profound way. I hope you will think over these comments, and when you take your next El Al flight, which you should take often and enjoy Israel, please don't order special kosher meals. Be satisfied and happy and proud to eat OU certified kosher meals. And don't support, to the extent possible, any of those hashgachot which are specifically and clearly designated as anti-modern Orthodox and anti the State of Israel. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you'll think it over a little further. Regards from Jerusalem. We hope to talk with you soon. Please send your questions to jewishideas.org, info@jewishideas.org, or you can list your questions on our YouTube channel. Visit our website, jewishideas.org, and we hope to have answers to other of your questions in the days and months ahead. Best wishes to all of you. Chazak, chazak. Strength to all of us. Chazak, and peace on all of Israel. Shalom uvracha.